There's a much easier method after all.
Tearsendelius steps forward, seizes your arm with surprising strength, and bites a chunk of flesh from your forearm.
I guess I'll winch in pain, and I'm just gotta wait for him to actually get this over with, because there's no way I can do anything. I mean, he's only 30. But I'm betting he's hiding his true strength,
His
so...
face is thoughtful as he chews your flesh, savors it, and slowly swallows it down.
Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Divinity Original Sin 2. Let's go ahead and head inside here.
That's plenty.
So we can't pick up any of the gold coins here, that's a bit sad. In any case, we have these jars. Are these the same kind of jars? Soul jars, yeah they are. Since I don't know who they belong to, because we've discovered, based on our earlier interaction with the dude underground, that soul jars are keeping skeleton people alive. So in theory, every single soul jar we find technically gives us control over the life of the skeleton. Which is why it's kind of interesting here to see if we can find, I don't know, something, essentially. Necromancer Rest. I don't know any of these people. So I guess Kratiana. That reminds me of something. The Tromdoy dude is okay, apparently. Okay, sure. You know what? All right. Let's pick these up. So, now, maybe we can use them to command them or something. I actually don't know. So yeah, we'll see. Not gonna touch anything until I take these. Why is this one falling? Oh well, that's okay.
Look at that wand. It hums within a source.
The Shriekers. Well, is that the actual wand? Oh well, we'll see about that. Oh yeah, I guess we can actually open up the chest now, see what we have inside. So runes, that's kinda nice. What about over here? Dang it.
You made it all this way.
No thanks to you though.
I'm sorry.
Oh
He
really?
trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there. And I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
And what exactly did you do?
I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason.
Okay. I mean, so you tried to gain favor with him, and when you did, he used you. Okay, I see. That doesn't mean you're a great person, but sure, I mean, if it means killing you, that means you can't hurt anyone else, right?
Really?
So,
You would?
I mean, just for the pleasure of doing it, really. It's not to help you out or
He drops
anything.
to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. So we have a talisman. I don't need any more talisman. I mean, this could be good for the dude. This is... I mean, good boots, too. Initiative is great, but which is better? I think this hat is what I want to go with, right? Yeah, let's go with the hat. Oh, it just broke it? Okay, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. It didn't really mean for it to kind of just break. But if that is how it must be, then that is how it must be. Unidentified chest armor. Sure, you can have that one. There's a bunch of gold. There's more than 100 here, I see it. Don't trick me, game. Way more than 100. I don't know if I have supernova. Is that a fire spell? I think it's a fire spell. I'm not quite sure though. I don't think I've ever seen or used it myself. Explode, creating fire and dealing in a large area. You accept areas blocked by obstacles. Yes, but does it at all affect allies nearby? I don't think I'll get this one because it seems like it does not include like protection of allies, but it does a lot of damage though. Maybe I'll get it since I am a tank. If I'm surrounded by enemies and there are more of them around me, and then I can take out their magic armor. I mean, that's not too shabby at all. Madman's Enclave. I'll take this. Alright. All these are mine, I tell you. Okay. So next step is the statue.
Deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
Okay, I would like to take a look at the statue some more.
As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
No. This is actually kind of cool.
What is this place?
Seeing spirits. A higher power is temporarily granted you the ability to see spirits. As you learn to channel more souls, you may be able to use this as well within the mortal realm. Okay.
This is horrific!
But how are you in here?
Oh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us.
Wait, I have some questions.
Ask away, shield.
I have no idea how or why you're in here. By the way, I've only ever been human, so I only know the human side of things, and it's already different. Because the human one, I'm not going to spoil what happens, but you're going to meet him immediately when you teleport. So I'm going to have to look for the elf one. Oh, there's a green spot over here, so I guess that's what I got to do. Alright, hello there, I guess. What the... Are you guys fighting each other? What's going on? I actually don't know. Oh, they are fighting each other. Are they fighting each other for eternity or something? Yes, they are. Just fighting for fun. Duna, enigmatic figure, soul relic. Oh my god, 3,000, 2,000. You don't have any armor, but it still can kill you because you have too much health. But it's probably way too much damage as well. Anyway, wait, are you guys also in here? No, you're out here.
A wave-thin elf peers at you from over an imperious hooked nose. Deep darkness circles both his eyes. Disdain etches his face into a sneer.
Okay.
Ah, you're here. Good.
Good.
You know me, do you not? Yes, you know me from within. From a memory of a memory of a memory.
No, I don't know you.
For I am Tyr Sandilius, god of the elves, god of you.
Okay.
Tell me, what have you done in order to make it this far? How have you failed?
I mean, I guess I have stolen? I have killed? I mean, I've killed, I have not lied, I don't think. Have I lied? I don't think I've lied. You had to do things, but it did them in order... Yeah, I've done things I did in order to survive.
Can't you name your misdeeds? Are you afraid to look them head on?
I can look at them, I can mention them, but you only allowed me to mention one. I'm just kind of summing them all up into one thing here. I'm not afraid though, but you know, it does no good to dwell in the past.
Ha! Thus speak the most heinous offenders of us all. But there must be more. You are my champion after all. I saved you from the darkened seas, where you would have been lost and forgotten forevermore. I need to know how badly I've chosen, before we proceed.
Well, you're not very nice. You're insulting me. Okay. Well, ask him what more he wants to tell you. I haven't agreed to be anyone's champion, but do let me know stuff.
True. And I certainly won't get the truth from you this way. There's a much easier method after all.
Teosendelius steps forward, seizes your arm with surprising strength, and bites a chunk of flesh from your forearm.
I guess I'll wince in pain, and I'm just gotta wait for him to actually get this over with, because there's no way I can do anything. I mean, he's only 30. But I'm betting he's hiding his true strength,
His
so...
face is thoughtful as he chews your flesh, savors it, and slowly swallows it down.
I was wrong about you. I chose well.
Oh, okay.
You are my Godwoken. You will ascend. You will save us all.
I mean, alright, you know, it's not too bad, it's alright. I would prefer it if you don't take a bite without being allowed to
I had
first.
to know the truth. I am sorry I hurt you. You are my child. I do not relish causing you pain.
You better not.
You have a purpose. A tremendous purpose as yet unfulfilled. Let me show you.
Suddenly, a great energy enters the crown of your
Oh,
head
bless,
and
okay.
melts downwards, infusing every inch of you with a feeling of great power.
Just rub my hands together. Yes, yes. I can feel it.
I bless the very water beneath your feet. Now you may wield that power for yourself. A first taste of things to come. For this is only the beginning.
So I'm becoming a god, essentially, is what you're telling me?
With these powers, you will have a choice. You can help our people, or you can dash them to ruin.
Okay, and why do you entrust me with this power? I'm not exactly special. I'm just a random dude who was supposed to die.
Greatness doesn't care for class, accomplishment, or rank. It is a bit of kindling cultivated by those with intention. Those who intend to stand close to a spark. This I see within you, above all my many children. I hope I am not wrong.
Okay.
I will ask much of you in time, but for now, you have a simple goal. Escape the watch of those who would hinder you. Be free of those who would ensnare you.
Not very cool.
You are supremely important. More so than any loved one, any companion. Do not forget that.
What about my allies?
Teosendelius grimaces with disdain.
Listen closely to what I tell you now. The other gods have sought their champions too. If they succeed, our very existence as elves in this great realm may be threatened.
He gestures dismissively over the great battle below, where God assaults God in ceaseless violence.
Okay, I see.
Fools cause great wars, and great people must follow them into the muck. That is where we find ourselves now, fighting for a place upon a throne of violence. But we mustn't fail, even at this. To fail is to cease to be. I have seen the very soul of you. I have partaken of your flesh. I have assimilated your being into my own.
Can you say that in a less weird way?
I believe in you.
Thank you, I guess. Alright, cool. Wait, do you guys also need to do this thing? But I don't... You guys don't have bliss, right? No, you have bliss? All of them have bliss. Okay, so they have already been to their realm, I suppose. Okay, cool. They've each gotten their own little realm. I still don't get how you can be part of it.
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus? Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom, seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost, hearing the screams of...
There's something very off about this guy. Is he some kind of god as well in
I
disguise?
don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm.
And no, I don't actually know if he
Anyway,
is or
as
not.
interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the Great Acorn, not hide from it.
Also, you're telling me that they're inside a place that are hiding. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Saving the world. I would like to help you out. So how can I?
It's already helping more than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon.
Okay.
We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
I mean, I can do more than just kill Voidwalken, you know?
Quercus! Quercus! It thinks it can use magic at our level. I don't know if that's adorable or just sad. No, I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy. One!
One?
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way.
There, maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, you're welcome, but can we please get on and save the world now?
Okay. Sounds good to me. Erratic Wisp. What? These are the soldiers. Erratic Wisp, you say? Is it just something I've learned how to use, or what? What are we going with here? So, rather, I can make Erratic Wisp. Is that what's going on? So if I go into my crafting, now with the recipes, right? And then I go from weapon up, and then I go down to grimoire, maybe? Erratic Wisp. So that takes one of... Okay, what does it do? I mean, it's an actual spell book, so it's not a... Okay. Cool, so I need something frost. Something made of that in order to actually make that spell. You guys need to do this too?
The deity's head and hand. The deity's head.
Oh, you guys have already done it, okay. Without me knowing exactly what you told the people you were in and talked to. Okay, well, hopefully you guys didn't say, oh, I'm gonna betray everyone. That's kind of my fear here. Actually, first and foremost, let me see. Can I identify with the use of... Okay, yeah, I can. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. How much armor do I have? I have 86 physical and 54 magical. That fits my character perfectly. Who wants this armor? This is physical armor. It is pretty good for anyone who who's not you. Maybe this will work on you better? Because you don't have strength. Okay, let's go ahead and save it for whenever someone has strength or finesse or whatever. Actually, I don't think anyone needs this armor now that I think about it. We can just get rid of it. I do have this purging one. Okay, so this one actually has purge. That's good to know. Anyway, helmet-wise, right? This one is better. Yes, it's certainly better. Oh, that is Brachus' ring. Let's not touch those things. That can go in here. And the bow. Is the bow better than this? It is sort of better, but not really. It actually isn't. Okay. Yeah, it's not. This one also gives chameleon cloak. Like it's just too good. The one he got is just too good. Here you go. Have some money there, and Yeah. You can also have this one. Now, about actually putting stuff on this, manage runes. All maximum physical armor would be great. Okay, nice. Very good, very good. So, the lever maybe? Okay, cool. We can leave this place, but first I would like to see what happens when I use the jars. Like this person's
The
use.
soul jar pulses with trapped life force.
What if I open it?
When you touch the glass, your vision wavers. You emerge on the prow of a fine ship. Your armor pulses with enchantment, dominating those who draw near. Your flag flies for Brachus Rex, a tyrant who traded for your soul. With his power, your flesh and blood is no longer relevant. The vision fades as the soul thrashes, trying to sever your connection.
Gaze the soul into the darkness until you catch it. What? What does that do? Yeah, I'll catch
In
it.
the end, greed masters you. You seek out the tyrant's vault to retrieve your soul, but Brachus is ready with a trap. Thus imprisoned, you can only dream about what is out of reach. Your soul, and that alluring armor.
What?
The vision shatters as the soul squirms away from you, curling up in the bottom of the jar. The soul jar pulses with trapped life force.
I can eat the soul inside? Interesting.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice.
Okay.
You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
Okay, interesting. What about this one?
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter.
Left? Oh, okay.
With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink.
Zombies? What?
The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
Okay.
The vision fades.
And he's, I mean, I can do a little, I can do a little, but condemn
I've
that
rarely
person.
seen such cowardice on display.
Keeping the dead as slaves? What a disgusting display. She deserved every punishment she got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
Okay, I'm happy to hear you guys' feedback. Necromancer Rask.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move.
Okay.
The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Okay.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
He only did it out of pain. I don't think, yeah.
This is the price of pride and greed. The villain got what he deserved.
Really? I disagree with
no
you.
amount of loneliness excuses wickedness.
Wait, he
helped
didn't
a
really
monster
do
for
anything.
Selfish reasons.
All he did was let him take advantage of him. Like, he got tortured for no reason. He didn't hurt anyone as far as I understand.
What he did shames his people.
Oh, maybe there's something I don't understand. Maybe I misunderstand what it says. But based on what I understood, it only says that after something happened, he went to Brachus Rex. And Brachus Rex promised him power, so he gave up all his golden scales until he only was bone. And thus, he gained the power of being undead. But he was locked into a tower and kind of bullied. That's kind of all I understand from that. Oh well, there's something over here. Was that the... I think it's the little creature. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? There's something over here I still have not done. Actually, I wanted to go up to the people, didn't I? I want to go up and visit these guys. Preferably without dying. Ow. Oh, it's okay. I'm okay. Everything's okay.
You're certain it was Verdus? He said his name. Barely even knew that much. But still...
A nice spot to pass
You
the
tried your
time.
best, Han.
Waiting for the end.
I'm glad you're safe now.
Okay, hello?
Not really safe. You're alive! Wasn't sure you would be. Samadel, this is the one I told you about.
I don't remember you.
The disheveled lizard eyes you with hope, though her hope is tinged with mistrust.
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks.
I did. Yeah, of course, yes. I mean, he really helped me, though.
We helped each other. That's what sorcerers need to do nowadays.
He was there and did
Can I
something.
ask if-
I'm sure.
Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
I didn't meet anyone named Gareth, no.
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon...
He's your leader.
We haven't a hope.
What help could he bring?
Have you heard of Shriekers?
I actually have,
Han
yeah.
looks down with a flinch. Samadel reaches out, grasping his hand. Her jaw tightens.
They're weapons that can kill with a screech. The Magisters patchwork them from living sorcerers. Don't misunderstand me. We're not afraid to fight, but we are powerless against Shriekers. The priestess of the shrine told Gareth some ancient secrets, some defenses that could be found in Brachus's armory, and he went there in the hopes of finding it, whatever it is.
Do you want help?
You're kind to offer, but you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter.
Okay.
He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
You got a leg injury?
Catch you later, Skipper. It's good you're here.
You sell fire books? Oh no, it's her. She sells fire books.
Focus
I
on
was
your breathing.
was very worried there for a second. Oh, haste is just too good though. Haste is something I really wish I could give everyone, but it requires pyrokinetic 1.
Claude? Claude? Can you hear me?
Hans stares fixedly at the dirt floor, twitching lips giving away the grimace he's trying to hide as Samadel applies stinking ointment to a deep gash on his leg.
Glad you made it here in one piece. Any idea what you're going to do next?
Well, I need some time to recover from the ordeal in Fort Joy.
Sure, just don't get too cosy. If you're smart, you won't stay here too long. Folks here just want to cry over spilt milk and wait for Gareth. Soon as I'm healed, I'll find him myself. Someone has to.
I'll give you a healing potion, as long as it's not
If you
poison.
have one to spare, I sure would appreciate it.
He gulps down the potion and stretches his leg in front of him, grinning.
Almost good as new now. Thanks.
Okay, thank goodness. It was not a poison thing this time. Okay, how did you get that vicious-looking wound?
Undead almost got me on the way in. Had to kick his head right off to get free. Put my foot through his skull and, well...
Well, you shouldn't have to. I mean, better the undead skull, though.
Don't I know it?
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
I hope I don't have to do that again anytime soon.
I hope so, too. You have lockpicks, okay. Hello.
The young woman chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before her. She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
Are you okay? There seems to be a lot of wounded.
The woman wrings the blood-stained rag in her hands anxiously.
Magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. And the ones here will likely follow the same fate, by a slower road.
What happened?
The Magisters sank our ship. Then we ran into more of them on the shore. They had these shrieker monstrosities. They're these wretched beings mounted on crucifixes. They nearly wiped us out with a single blow. We fled, those of us who still could.
Okay, alright, they're lucky then, I guess. I'll see what I can do for them myself, I guess.
Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water.
Can I try?
If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful.
Have you tried using healing magic?
Magic? All I've got is my own 2 hands and...
So no one here knows healing magic? There should at least be one.
She trails off and limply gestures to her paltry makeshift infirmary.
I'm not even a healer. Ours was killed in the attack. I'm just a cook.
I'll see what I can do.
Do what you will.
No point
Just
wasting a
don't cause
potion.
them any more suffering.
Listen, I am a professional healer. Not this person, actually. She is a professional healer. Oh yeah, you need to get up here. Before I do anything, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna bring this down. Just so they now have a path they can go through. Are you guys coming this way now? Because I made a path? No? You're not coming this way? Come on. Come on, people. Okay, they should be able to get up here now. Come on. Come on. Your people are a tad bit slow. Alright, come on. One by one, get up here. Come on now. Yeah, that's how you do it. Good job. Good job, people. Alright, go. We have a lot of healing to do over here. They seem pretty hurt. But for some reason they have all armor, so that's a bit weird.
Claude, turn your head if you can hear me.
You're the most hurt, Jules.
In an instant. My wounds have all but vanished.
I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't. Thank you.
No, no, it's nothing. What happened exactly?
The Magister flagship. It has ballastay that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast pierced my side. I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They turn the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. Nobody survives those things. I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life. As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it.
Maybe I will. I don't know what you gave me, but I will see what I can do. He's not really alive yet.
You healed me. How did you... Oh, never mind. I don't care.
Oh, Scotland muted, okay.
I only care that today won't be my last.
It's the least I can do. What exactly happened to you?
I don't remember much. I barely had time to realize the Magisters were attacking before I was injured. The last thing I saw were these things, these shriekers. Those Magisters are going to pay in blood for what they did to us.
Mateys, let me change your dress.
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Heal them all.
I'm doing what I can.
Anna, how do you have so much power?
It's not power, it's just healing. A lot of people can use healing. Okay, everyone is healed fully, so that's great. Anyway, lady, I healed everyone.
Seems the wounded will pull through. Thank the gods.
Do you have any good food? What? I thought you said you weren't a spellcaster. Yet you sell restoration?
Stop fidgeting, lad.
The fog is lifting. That's better.
You don't really have anything I want. Do any of you guys sell anything good?
My strength is returned.
Okay, what about you?
Someone healed me. I was bound for death, and they saved me. It's a miracle.
What happened to you before?
The Magisters attacked our camp back at the harbour. I caught one of their arrows right in my side. That would have been a slow death. I've seen it before.
Will you be able to join the fight to try and escape the island?
He lands a comradely slap on your back. His strength has definitely returned.
Don't you doubt it. This old war serpent's still got some fight left in him, especially now that wound is healed.
Well, that's good. That's awesome. Good to hear. Cool. Alright, and with that, of course, we're gonna have to end this video right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.